I thought for a exhibition game it was a little better than what we planned going in. I remember during one sequence in that first quarter telling Markel that sometimes she has to just slow down because we got to make sure the two sophomores and the two freshmen out there with her are in the right spot. And that was hard, but I thought Markel, Jordan for seniors provided the leadership that we needed. And then I thought each and every person stepped up. I thought Liv Roberts gave us tremendous energy tonight. You take a look at 7 rebounds, 10 points, 2 assists. That's what we're going to need each and every night from Liv. And then in post play, it was nice to have Bailey Cotton back. More importantly, we were able to find minutes for each and every young person in this team. But our youth definitely shows a great deal on offense, and that was a bigger concern of mine, but we got a great amount of teaching to be able to provide them, and that'll start on Monday.
Obviously, Joe, slow start on the offensive end, and you didn't quite have your shooting going in the first half, but boy, if you can bank on that defense the way you were able to play, I mean, you can really dig in on some teams.
David, that was one of the things I was happy about. Adams State shoots a tremendous amount of threes. That's what type of team they are. And you let them start knocking down threes, getting a good look. We were able to hold them to 1 of 13 from 3. The 1 3 that went down, we had a freshman that stopped short. That, once again, be a great teaching point. But I thought defensively we showed the energy we needed. We talked to this team that, we're going to have to be a little bit more patient at times. We got to get the basketball on the inside. And I think that shows when you sit there and look that we were 3 of 13 from 3 in the first half against a zone and 3 of 9 in the second is improved. But we're not the three-point shooting team we've been in the past. And I know players are used to doing that, but we got to work the ball around. And I know there was a sequence where we took 3 straight threes. We show up 0 for 3 on all of them, but they were all 1 pass, offensive rebound, 1 pass. And that's something that we have to understand, the type of team that we are this season.
How'd you like the way you attacked the glass? You got rebounded by 34. It just seemed like everybody was crashing the boards.
I think the biggest thing I look at is what the offensive rebounds came out. When we were 15-1 in the first half, I thought that was a big factor in the game to give us second opportunities, and I thought that really played into our energy. One of the challenges we had was they were out there at times with 4 guards, and so we had a decisive advantage on the boards. And it's one thing to have that advantage, it's another thing to make it happen. And we were able to do that. And when you take a look at what we were able to get accomplished between Jordan Kelly, Markel, and then, as I said, a bunch of young players really stepped up tonight. I like the way that Rochelle Tucker played. I thought she gave us some energy. She has length. She can run the floor. One of the things I mentioned to all our young post players, sophomores and freshmen, that Markel's going to get you the ball. She's making so many decisions as she has the ball in her hands. You better have your hands up and ready that it's coming. And I thought Rochelle did that in the second half and made some really nice plays.
She's an athletic post that you haven't had in a little bit, and a chance for sometimes you can dunk the ball down there, it seems.
Yeah, we really are. She is athletic and she can run. And that's a big part of it. The biggest thing, we need to get her stronger, and that'll come in time. But I like what she does for us, her length, quickness off the floor. And when you sit there and take a look at it, she was 4 of 7 tonight from inside the paint. And when you can get a post player shooting over 50%, you'll take that all night long.
What do you take away from this now that obviously still a lot of work to do, but how do you kind of summarize this for the team and then now get ready for the regular season here in about 10 days?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that what this showed is that as a staff we have to have some patience. As fans we have to have patience. This is a young team. 11 of the 14 players are freshmen or sophomores. I got 2 seniors and a junior. There's a great deal of growing. The biggest part we're going to take away is whether Adams State scored on a possession or not, we're able to look at things defensively, and then offensively we were just in a rush most of the evening. And that just showed your youth. We were not making some of the correct reads we needed to, but yet we'll be able to get it on film, and that'll come in time. But I think patience is going to be the key word for our staff.